Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and today we're going to be playing some of that sweet... What are we playing today, guys? I think we're going to play some Super Secret Mage to kind of mix it up. Also, this is going to be a YouTube-only video, as you can see. There's no recent follow list on the side there. There's no craziness on the screen. It's just me and you guys. There's a couple things I do want to discuss, though, during this next couple videos, or at least in this video, about, you know, Twitch and what I want to do with that, and like how you guys are reacting to the footage that I'm posting on YouTube. That I know we stream on Twitch first, and then we post the content to our YouTube, so we don't like waste hours and hours of me playing Hearthstone. I want everybody to be able to see it, whether or not you can be there live. That's not really the point. But a lot of you feel like neglected at some points because I'm not making as many just YouTube videos, which I guess I can understand that a little bit. But at the same time, I'm not going to be able to please everybody all of the time. Like, it's impossible for me to just please everybody. Everybody's going to be happy with whatever decision I make. There's always going to be, you know, people that whatever I decide to do or whatever video gets made, they don't like it. They don't like, they think it could have been better, you know, whatever the case may be. So you just have to understand, guys, who may not totally like me streaming on Twitch and posting the content, that it's not going to be forever, and I'm not going to be able to please all of you, if you know what I mean. There's only one of me. I don't get paid to do this. I'm merely doing this in my free time, and I'm trying to do it the best way possible, to not only grow the channel, but to grow, of course, the brand of the Shack, and keep everybody happy, and keep the fun decks rolling. So hopefully I didn't go on too big of a rant there. I'm not really upset or anything like that. I don't want people to kind of freak out or to get discouraged because they can't catch me live, and then they feel like the YouTube video is secondhand. But actually, it's more work for me to make the YouTube video off of Twitch, because on Twitch I play music, and because I play music, I have to like Frankenstein videos together, so I can cut the music out, and it's actually been more work for me now doing with the Twitch and pulling off the audio and all that good stuff and rendering like a whole bunch of videos. It's been more work now than ever before. So I just don't want anybody to think that I'm like trying to be lazy about it. It's actually, if I was trying to be lazy, I wouldn't stream on Twitch. I just wouldn't do it. It's a lot of work. So I guess we could go with the lackey into the mere entity, or we could just chill, because he's just gonna hero power this down. But I mean, how bad is that? At least it forces him to have to hero power. Oh, I really don't know how well this Super Secret Mage is gonna perform. We played it a little bit at Legend, which it did okay. Obviously didn't do great because we're playing against Legend players, and when you're playing a deck that's not even on like a tier list, and you're playing against tier 1, you know, druids or shamans or warriors or whatnot, makes it a bit more difficult to pull off some of those super secret wins. But either way, it's still a fun deck, and I think we can do okay with it around rank 9, just because a lot of people don't really expect it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going against It's Bengal. He's playing a rogue. He's taken an extraordinary amount of time for his very early game turns. Not that I don't recommend players taking their time, but gee willikers. That's quite a bit of time. In recent news, though, we've got new pillows. I went to the store today after we went to the gym, and a buddy of mine was telling me that he just got new pillows. So I was like, fuck, do I need new pillows? I looked at my pillows, and those were some sad, depressing pillows, guys. You really don't think about pillows and that you need pillows until you really think about your pillows. You're just like, you just sleep on them, right? They're just pillows. You're like, whatever. But then I was like, you know what, let me take a look at my pillows. Let me see how bad these things are. They're fucking horrible. They're like little cardboard pieces of paper. They were awful. Oh, looks like we got Bran. That feels good, man. Now we can Frostbolt. But yeah, there's never a better feeling than to get a new pillow and then lay on it, guys. So if you got some bad pillows, TJ Maxx. They bought me 2 pillows for 20 bucks. And they were like nice pillows too. They had that good. I don't know where the pillows came from, but it's the recent excitement of today. Actually very excited to go to sleep tonight. Got the news pillows. Got that new. What is this guy thinking? Is his internet connection bad? Is he playing on his phone? Is he not sure what the secret did? What are you doing, man? All right, so We have a tidbit of an issue here. First of all, I wanted to play one of these Watchers next turn, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do so because we need to kill the Brand right away. The only way to kill the Brand right away is to Frostbolt, Coin, Ping. We could ignore the Brand and just Ice Block, but we all know that's not going to be pretty. Because you know this guy is going to whip out some shit shang caboodle, and we're going to get punished. So we're just going to go with this play. We're going to drop the Ice Block next turn, and then we have the 2 5/5s for the turn after, and then we have the turn 7 follow-up. But a lot of players, you can never ignore Brand, guys. It's just one of those cards that's just, it's got to die 100% of the time, every time. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, so it looks like he's playing Jade Golem Rogue, which kudos to him. It's a really cool deck. It's one of my favorites, actually. So I guess we'll drop the Mana Worm, which was a really solid draw because it allows us to combo with the Ice Block. Because normally we would have only Ice Blocked there and done nothing, but the Mana Worm fits in the curve really, really nice. We've also added a few cards to the deck list, Flame Strike being one of them because the high amount of Shaman we've played. If you've noticed any of our recent deck guides, we've played Shaman like over, I want to say 60 or 70% of the time when we're doing our deck guides. Now it's just all Shamans, man. So... yeah. So Blood Mage, maybe a Backstab. I still want to tweak our Jade Golem Rogue deck. I think putting in the Pirate package and then a small Miracle package while still having the Jade Golems is a good way to go. I'm not sure though. Like, it's just such a weird deck to play. It's gonna take so much testing to get this deck to be good. But I don't think our last deck testing truly did justice. But I think it was like an okay attempt. I think we're just gonna play the Watcher, right? He already used double Evis, which means the only thing he can do to get rid of this is like a sap, right? We could have gone like Ping Valet, but I'd rather save Valet for like if he plays Auctioneer, because then we can have something to kill it. Because next turn we don't have Firelands Portal yet. It is not an active card. It's not ready yet. He only currently has 2 damage on the board plus hero power, which is 3. So that's not too big of a deal. I'm not worried about it too much. I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have. Well, even if he has sap, it's not like he's pushing a ton of damage, right? All right, so he just hero powered there. So I guess we're just gonna go with the second one and then go face, right? There's no reason not to. He didn't have a spell for Blood Mage, and there's no reason to pop the Swarmer. We could have also gone like Mirror Entity Ping, and if he has an Auctioneer, we copy it. I think there was merit to that. Yeah, Mirror Entity, there's definitely merit to that. So top deck's the sap, okay. So Mirror Entity's looking better and better, so if he plays something big here like a Van Cleef, not too big, but still a 4/4. And he would have sapped this and summoned a 4/4, so then we'd have a 4/4 on the board. But either way, we still have a good target for Firelands Portal. That's a really good card for us to get, because now it's going to buff a card in our hand for what? Buffs everything? Oh my god, this is insane. This is just naturally a 4/7. That card is so good. Why can't this be a Mage card? I'm just kidding. It being a Paladin card makes sense. But this also being a Warrior card would be cool too. We need to make some buff fucking Warrior. We're gonna make that deck. We're gonna make it work. There's so many decks I want to work, but they just don't because of Shaman. Shaman is so good, guys. Like, if you just want a good deck to play, I get this question all the time. People are like, what deck should I play to do well on ladder? Just play Shaman. Like, the deck is too good not to play. Like, it's the best deck. Why would you not play that? If you're just trying to grind, just play the Sham Sham. All right, so we drew last. Feels good, man. Feels good. All right, so we're gonna need some form or way to get past this 6/5. We could trade and then ping, and then we would valet down this 2/3, and we'd trade in our 4/4. But I don't really like killing off this taunt, to be completely honest. It doesn't give me that warm and cuddly at all. It gives me negative cuddles. Okay, I mean, we could just play another. I kind of want to keep this guy alive, but it doesn't really matter because we're gonna play most of our creatures anyway. So I suppose this kills this. This trades here and pings. This might, yeah, I think this trading here and pinging is good. He already got his value, right? This goes here. It's just gonna summon a 2/2. It's fine. Oh, 1/1. This kills this. Then we're gonna juke him out with the Mirror Entity. So I don't, what would he play? Like another Jade Swarmer? That's probably the lowest card in his deck. SI Agent, Undercity. Not too sure. So he's gonna coin because he might have thought it was a counterspell. To just play around that the best as possible, which is smart, unlike Trump did. I don't know if we posted that video or not, but we went against Trump. I don't think we posted those videos. Yeah, we played Super Secret Mage versus Trump, and we got him with the coin. He had coin in his hand, and we played it. It was like, honestly, one of the worst hands I could have drawn. Okay. So Trump he was streaming and I was streaming. So everybody, you know, everybody was going back and forth in the stream, like, but anyway, so he had coin because he started second and whatever. And we had the Cabal Lackey in our hand with double counterspell, and we couldn't play them because I knew he had coin, because you just know they have coin. They haven't used it yet. So I was like, I waited till pretty late in the game, and then I'm like, fuck it, we gotta go. Maybe he doesn't coin it out first and play around counterspell, because this is a very weird deck, right? And he didn't play around counterspell, and it was super funny. It was the good. Okay. So I think it's safe to say we could just play this. We can ping that. We could trade there just in case. And then we want this Arcanist to live. So that's why I made the trade, just so he couldn't get through the taunt. Maybe had like a charge or something, like a Leroy or something silly like that. I don't know. I just value the Arcanist more than the taunt, because the Arcanist can grow every turn, unlike the taunt card, which is it's at its peak. He's been around for a long time now. This little watcher dude, a little owl, little owl with green eyes. You know, he's done his work. He's done his fair share. All right, so Sylvanas is very bad for us. It's pretty bad for us. And then him healing and us getting a duplicate of a card that healed him for 8 this game. I mean, normally he would be at 9 right now, which would be lethal. But unfortunately, that's not what how you say it might happen this game. So theoretically, we could just go double trade. But face for 9 puts him at 8. Top decking basically any damage, we do all right. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna take the acceptable trades, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw down the Watcher and then the Water Elemental. We'll save the Lackey. So we got a 5/8 for a 4-drop. Feels good, man. Feels good. Sylvanas is just one of those cards I just want to get rid of. It's not worth it leaving it up and just going face. Not when we don't have burst in our hand. So Jade Swarmer's fine, doesn't really do much, very slow. Panda Bitch, kind of scary. So Flame Strike looks pretty solid here. So he's gonna summon a 4/4 from the Panda Bitch. Do we trade in our Froth? Yeah, we probably trade here to keep our Taunt alive. Ooh, the Conjurer could have given us like a Polymorph, but we're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna trade here first. Then we casually Flame Strike. Does the card this brings out invisible too, or is it not going to be invisible? Alright, so it's not invisible. Then we go face. And then I really don't mind pinging this, just in case. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to make the trade regardless, so maybe we don't ping it. He's running out of cards, which is one of the like Jade Golem's worst fears, right? Like it's this, they have no more fuel to the fire, which is why I think it needs the Auctioneer package. Unless you have N'Zoth, and then you just win. Okay, well, buddy, that was, well, you actually don't win if I top deck a Fireball. Yeah, these Mistress of Mixtures put in some work. All right, so any direct damage, I mean, even Conjure could give us something good. Ooh. We've only drawn 1 Frostbolt and we still have double Fireball, or we Conjure and see if we can get lethal. Because we know next turn he's gonna ping off this. So I guess I'd rather draw, right? Because this is a higher chance. Ice Block, Counterspell. That's brutal. I'm gonna do this so he can't kill off his Mistress of Mixtures. The chance of drawing a Fireball is pretty high. If we leave our Water Elemental alive, he can just kill off the Mistress, like I said, and he'll heal up at a lethal. But we basically have 3 turns to live, which I think is plenty. Time after time, if you fall, I will get you. Where is my fucking Fireball? Time after time. We have 2 Fireballs in this deck. And feels bad. There's a higher than 20% chance of Fireball. Waiting patiently. If he can kill off his mistress, we actually lose this game. That's like one of the worst feelings ever. Like, there's no way he should have won this game. We just can't seem to draw what we need. So we basically have we have next turn where we can hopefully draw what we need. Because we have another ice block, and then we'll have to conjure into damage. Unless, like I said, he kills his, So this is good that we counterspelled his backstab, or, you know, we would have just lost. Fireball? Holy shit. Alright, we're running out of time. We need a fireball. Where are you at? Oh my god. This is so painful if we don't draw a fireball. It's like this is why we lose. Frostbolt doesn't do it. We need fireball. Because this is 4 damage. Alright, so this is where we need Conjure to pull through. Give me any damage whatsoever. Are you seriously playing this game with me, man? Okay. Alright, Arcane Missiles. I just need one of you to go face. I cannot believe we fucking lost this game. There's 2 motherfucking fireballs in this deck. Fuck this thing. So triggered. So triggered. Shut the fuck up. What is this? Oh my god, I can't. Oh my gosh, boys and girls. Sometimes you just can't with this game. And so if we lose, I'll play 3 games with this. If we can win 2 more, we might make another episode. If we end up like going negative, I'm not playing Super Secret Mage right now due to the game right there. That's my explanation of why I'm not playing this deck right now. That was a bunch of baloney sauce.
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Ah, man. That's so triggering. And to think if we would have never, Mirror Entity'd his mistress, we would have won too. So it was like, oh, there's Fireball. Fuck you. So it was a 1 in 7, 1 in 7, 1 in 7, and then a generated damage. I mean, even even Ice Lance would have been lethal there. Literally almost anything. All right, so we don't do anything here. So we're playing against a Pirate Warrior. Well, it could be Dragon Tempo Pirates. We're not sure yet. I just hopefully I don't go back to rank 10. That feels bad, man. All right, so it definitely looks like pirates. Most assuredly pirates. All right, so what can we draw, which would be good? Secret. Ooh, Mana Worm's not too bad. So it's either ping or Mana Worm coin ping. I think Mana Worm coin ping is the best play. Due to the fact it puts something on the board to contest, and even if it dies to just a War Axe, it still absorbed 3 damage. I know now we can't coin Water Elemental, but coining Water Elemental most likely would have died to creatures anyway. So Water Elemental is very important in this matchup. Ice blocks are very important in this matchup. That's pretty bad. Ideally he goes... Actually, I really don't mind him going face here. Because then we can just Frostbolt down that 3/3 and then trade into the... Actually, we can just... Yes. We would just Frostbolt and then trade. Okay, so he's deciding to trade there. Alright, so we could just go with Frostbolt, and then obviously a secret of some sorts is good. Sweet. So we can Frostbolt this. We can Cabal Lackey. We can play the secret. It's going to copy a 4-drop, so most likely the Elite, which would be pretty good. But then he would trade his weapon and his guy into it. No, he should just go face, because we have double trade next turn anyway. How did this guy fucking know? This guy's a god. Somehow this guy's a god. He played around our Mirror Entity with patches. Does he trade his weapon into this, forcing us to ping? So another secret is good for us next turn. Water Elemental was like the best draw we could have. Alright, just into Zoth's first mate and probably the 2-drop. Yeah, feels bad, man. Okay, so Frostbolt's good, Water Elemental's good. Alright, so we ping 2 to reduce damage by 2, or we draw? Or do we reduce damage by 3? I think we have Flame Strike, but it's never gonna get to that. I think drawing is important. We need plays. We need to guarantee a secret for next turn, so then we can secret Valet and then kill this 3/3. Ow, my face. All right, so what do we need to do? We need a Frostbolt. Ice Block, Frostbolts, all of those are necessary here. All right, cool. Ice Block is good. Then we kill this. Hopefully he doesn't draw direct damage. We need him to draw like a Berserker, something that is good, but it doesn't actively kill us now. Because we need to live with this Ice Block, because then we need a Water Elemental to start freezing this guy down. Heroic Strike, does he pop the block with that? That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck. That's double Heroic Strike back to back. Now we're at 1. Now we just lose. Unless we draw a Frostbolt. That feels horrible. Unless we are another Ice Block or a Frostbolt. But then we lose to Mortal Strikes or any charges. Yep. Double Heroic Strike is bad for us. Alright, so we'll play one more and see if we can pull off a win, and then if we can't, we'll switch over to a deck that's actually good. I don't want to say actually good, but actually can compete with what the meta is right now. Because right now, playing the most fun decks is not what's going to grind us to Legend at all. But I figured we'd start with something juicy. It's always... Super Secret Mage is always a fun deck to play. So we played against... What were the decks we played against? Rogue, which was not meta, but still beat us because of N'Zoth and then no fireballs. And then double Heroic Strike is what took us out last game. And then now Shaman. Okay. Like, this is the hand that we would have wanted against the Warrior, but replaced the Fireball with a Frostbolt. And this would have been good. But this against Shaman, I guess it's still good, but if he plays the 4-drop 7/7, it'll be pretty rough for us. Either way, I think it's an okay hand. Could be worse, right? It always could be worse. I really like the Control Jade Shaman deck. That's like one of my favorites right now, along with Control Warrior. So Control Warrior, Jade Golem Rogue, and Jade Golem Shaman. Those are my faves. Those are fun. We just have to tweak that Rogue deck, like I said. I think maybe one Auctioneer. I don't know. Maybe, no, I don't know. 2 Auctioneers, 1 Auctioneer. We put in the Pirate package. We take out the, we put 1 Shadowcaster in instead of 2 casters. Maybe 1 Raptor too, just to fill out curve. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the deck and play with it more too. But it's not like the first deck testing of it wouldn't take you far. I like that deck a lot. Alright, so depending on his curve, we of course Mana Worm first, but if he just play Coins Totem Golem, or if he just plays Totem Golem, then this guy just gets trampled. Poor little worm never stood a chance. Alright, feels good, man. Alright, so apparently the only wins we can get with this deck are free. I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's win this next one so we can go right back to 9, exactly where we started this episode. So at least I know in the 30 minutes that we played Hearthstone, we didn't actually move anywhere. I would hate to start an episode and be farther back than where we started. That's the worst kind of feels. Let's check out these comments. I laid a big comment on somebody about the Twitch thing because he was calling me, I don't know. I got called lazy, and that's like the worst thing ever because I'm definitely I try not to be lazy. Especially when this is not my, like I said, this is not my job. I do this merely because I enjoy doing it for you guys, and it's fun. So, lazy is like when you get paid to do something and you do like a half-assed job, right? Or you just, I don't know. But I'm working more now on this than I ever have. I spend hours and hours a day, guys. Like it's a retarded amount of time. but I love it. And hopefully one day it can be my job. That's the end goal, right? Is to eventually, if you put in all the work now, you know, you do all your up in front stuff, and you know, you're not getting like, I don't know. Put in the work now to get rewarded later is what I think. But we'll see if that's true. All right, so we definitely wanted a Cabal Lackey. So we could have Cabal Lackeyed into Ice Block into the Valet to kill the Buccaneer. But unfortunately that didn't happen. My face hurts. Maybe we need to play our Jade deck. So we could coin Volcanic Potion to deal with the board. Could coin Ice Block. Set up for a Valet. Because next turn he's going to play... If he plays Berserker, I'd rather coin in Volcanic now. The reason being, this stops synergy with Pirates. If he has the 3/4 Pirate, it also stops the Berserker from getting out of hand. Because now we can Frostbolt it and then ping it the next turn, right? If he plays the 3/4 by itself, we can just go Ice Block. Yeah, so it's good that we Volcanicked when we did. So maybe we even Ice Block this. Because Frostbolting doesn't really do too much. Because this is only 2 damage. And I don't think he's going to be able to make it more than 2 for now. So this allows us to go with like Valet Frostbolt or Valet Ping. So I'm not really too worried. Okay, so we can just go with the Valet Ping. We're going to keep the Frostbolt for his face. His weapon's going to be a 2/3 next turn. If he does that, then he shouldn't have attacked this turn. But, you know, I don't expect the highest of plays to come from these guys. So if he plays the 3/4 upgrades, then he should have not attacked with a Rusty Hook. Let's see if he plays that. I will remember you. Oh, he's playing Dragon Tempo. Feels good, man. Okay, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. For the love of God, can we get some value from our secrets? So obviously Fireball, this kills it. Frostbolt Ping, but the problem with Frostbolt, I guess Frostbolt Ping is acceptable, right? But if we decide we Frostbolt and we want to ping this, then we're forced to ping that next turn, meaning it so we have to play the Water Elemental and not the Conjure. So I guess we're gonna Frostbolt just ping this now. I guess Frostbolt now, because then we still can't Flame Strike. If he plays that 6-drop 9/9, that hurts us pretty bad. So he's gonna buff something in his hand by 2, overriding the weapon, continuously goes face. Alright. Feels bad. This card is gonna be scary. Frostbolt was a really nice top deck there. We just need to seize board so we can just stop taking damage, man. We are taking critical damage. Maybe Conjure will give us another Ice Block or a Barrier. That'd be good. I want to know what this card is, though. What got buffed? Oh, Jesus Christ. He got the Reaper, too? Feels... Oh, God. Okay, he made trade. He can't attack next turn. Alright. Finally, we got some value coming out of this Mirror Entity. Or from the Cabal Lackey. I guess we go with the Tome, right? The Tome is like the most value that we could get. What if it's Leroy? Holy shit, the cancer if it's Leroy. Soda Washer? That card's scary. Now, at least we get a 9/9 now. Alright, so how much damage do we have? We have 17. No. We have, yeah. We have 15, 17. We definitely don't have lethal. So I guess we're gonna go with the Tome. Ooh, spicy. So this swings here, we know that. Do we want to freeze face or do we want to freeze? I guess we just freeze this, right? And then we just push face. Because we win next turn. Because we have 2 ice blocks and a fireball. Oh man, this was close. That was juicy. That was juicy. Greater arcane missiles. This could be good, but this is more direct. This could actually end up hitting that 9/9 3 times. That'd be terrible. Second ice block though is super good, but I don't think we'll need it because I think we'll just have lethal this upcoming turn. 6/6 says our Drake doesn't change anything unless he can kill one of these creatures. So he hero powers
For the life binder.
champions. Oh no, he has. Okay, good. He has no dragon. Woo! Cool stuff.
Well played.
Mere Entity won us the game. I'm not gonna BM. I could go with the BM with the valet, but we're not gonna do that. Make them think that we top decked lethal, but we did not. We still had quite a few turns to live there too, because we had another ice block, which is basically, you know, an extended turn. Plus he hadn't popped the one that we have on the board, so we got a good amount of time to do what we need. Now the question is, what deck do we play next? I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of aggro, so maybe we go Dragon Balls or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of Course. I'm glad you watched and hopefully you enjoyed. I'm Warshack and happy whatever the hell day it is.